Hope all of you are doing well. In today's session, we're going to be talking about fractions. What are fractions, measuring fractions, numerator, denominator, and our interactive simulations are going to be helping us with that. All right. So let's start off with the introduction, what fractions actually mean. Now, I guess all of you must have eaten pizza, right? It comes in a square box, it is circular in shape, and it comes with at least 4 to 6 slices, right? Now, we're going to be doing the same with this pizza that we have in front of us, okay? We have a slice it button here. Let's see what happens when we press that button. Now, when I press the slice it button, you can see that this pizza is now divided into two equal parts, right? Now, again, if I press the slice it button, it becomes three equal parts. Now we can see that we have three different slices now, right? So again, if I press it, you will see that it is having four equal parts right now, right? So again and again, if I keep on pressing, it becomes, see, it can become 5 slices. Now it has become 6 slices. Now it has become 7 equal pieces, or 7 equal parts, or 7 equal slices. Now 8 equal slices, right? So what is happening here? Now we are dividing one whole pizza into equal parts. Okay, that is exactly what we are talking about right now as fractions. Fractions means part of a whole, right? So when this pizza is whole, each piece is, let's start over. Okay, we have this start over button here. Now when this pizza is whole, each piece is 1 out of 1, or we can say that we have only one piece, right? When we cut it in half, we have, each part will represent one half of it, or 1 out of 2 equal parts, right? Now similarly, if I slice it up again, so each piece is going to represent one piece out of 3 total pieces, right? We have 3 total pieces here, so 1 out of 3. Here you can see on the bottom left, it is showing us the fraction. Okay, we're going to be talking about what is the the top part of the fraction, the bottom part of the fraction, numerator, denominator next. Okay, don't worry about that. Now again, if I keep on slicing it, now it has become divided into 4 equal parts. All right, that is, one piece will represent 1 out of 4, 1/4 of the pizza, of the entire pizza, right? 1/5 now of the entire pizza. As we can see that each piece now will represent 1 out of 5 total pieces, right? Similarly, we can do 1/6, we can do 1/7, we can do 1/8, and so on, right? So when we talk about fraction, fraction means part of a whole. All right, like if you have a bar of chocolate, if you divide it into 3 equal parts, so one part is going to represent 1/3 of the whole chocolate, isn't it? Now let us try to understand fractions in a more detailed and a different kind of way. All right, we're going to be talking about numerators and denominators and stuff. What do we actually mean by a fraction? Its definition: a fraction represents a part of a whole. Okay, a whole thing which we are dividing it into some equal parts. Okay, so that we are going to be selecting, and that will represent us as if our fraction. Now in this case, you can see we have a fraction that is 3/4. We are going to be calling it 3/4 or 3/4. All right, so the numerator is the top part which is on top of it, that is 3 here. Okay, you can see it is highlighted when I click it, and the denominator is the 4 that is on the bottom. Now the denominator, students, it represents how many total pieces are there, how many total number of equal parts are there in the whole. Remember in that pizza example, when the total was 8 slices and we select one slice, so it was 1 out of 8. Similarly, if there are 4 equal parts in a whole and we select 3 of them, it will make it as 3/4. So 3 is the part that we are selecting, okay, that we have, and 4 is out of that. Okay, sorry, that 4 is the total number of equal parts in that whole. Like in this example, 3/4 means the numerator is 3 and the denominator is 4. Okay, that means we have 3 out of 4 equal parts. Now students, we have an interactive ruler here by using which we can understand fractions in a better way, right? So we have one whole bar or one whole ruler here. When we can click here on divide ruler option, okay, you can see that it gets divided into 2 equal parts, right? So the first part is 1 out of 2, okay, or 1/2 fraction, and the second one is 2/2, that is one whole. Okay, Now again, if I divide it into further parts, we can say that now we have 4 equal parts. Each of them represents 1/4 of the whole. Okay. Now each part is going to represent 1/8 of the whole, because total we have 8 equal parts. This same whole unit has been divided into 8 equal parts now instead of 4. Alright. Now when we measure with fractions, right, so how do we build different fractions? Here you can see the first part, it is two boxes have been shaded. Okay, 2 boxes have been shaded, and 2 times of 1/8, because each box is 1/8 of a fraction, so twice of that is 2/8. Okay, or 1/4. We can say we are going to be learning this in equivalent fractions topic, don't worry. All right, now let us have some brain buster questions. Now, what do fractions represent, students? Parts of a whole or a group? Only whole numbers, decimal numbers, or negative numbers? Okay, easy question. They represent parts of a whole or a group. Right. Now another easy question. If an apple is divided into 2 equal pieces, what fraction does each piece represent? Is it 1/2 or 1/3, 1/4 or 1/5? Again, easy one, because we had 2 equal pieces, right? The apple was divided into exactly 2 equal pieces, so each of them will represent 1/2. Right. Now another similar kind of question. If an apple is divided into 4 equal pieces, what fraction does each one represent? Again, easy one, right? The answer is going to be 1/4, because it was divided into 4 equal pieces, right? So each piece is going to be representing 1/4 of that apple. Got it? So I hope you like today's session, students. In the next one, we are going to be discussing about different types of fractions. All right.